You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because you don't have a plan. You're sitting here thinking you're broke because you don't make enough money, but that ain't it. You broke because you got no plan. And until you fix that, more money just gonna make the problem bigger. Let me ask you something. How many times you got to raise and thought, finally, I could breathe now? Go ahead, think about it, I'll wait. 2 months later, you right back where you started, stressed, checking your account before you swipe, hoping nothing bounces. You thought more money was the answer, but now you're making more money and somehow you still feel broke. I know this pain personally because I lived it. I was out here making moves, making money, thinking I was good. I had no real plan, no structure, just income coming in and going right back out. I didn't wake up until my mom died this year. That shit rocked me because in that moment I realized I wasn't prepared for life to hit me like that. Financially, emotionally, none of that. And if something happened to me, my family wouldn't be prepared either. And that's when I understood it don't matter how much money you make if you have no plan, because life don't wait for you to get your shit together. Death don't wait. Emergencies don't wait. Bills don't wait. And if you out here winging it and hope it all work out, you setting yourself up to get crushed when something real happens. I had to rebuild everything from the ground up. That's why you're listening to me. Not because I was broke, but because I had no structure, no foundation, no plan. I refuse to let that be my story again. So if you're sitting here thinking I'll figure it out later, let me tell you something. Later may not come. When life hits you, you're gonna wish you had a plan. I promise you, I tell you no lie, I wish I had a plan when it hit me. And the reality why more money won't fix it. The truth is most people don't want to hear more money does not solve bad money habits. It just makes them more expensive. You was broke at 40K, you will be broke at 80K too, because the issue ain't the income. It's the lack of structure, no budget, no saving systems, no investment strategy, no plan for where the money actually goes. So it just disappears. That's the law of attraction. That's the universe. You get paid, bills come in, you spend what's left. By the end of the month, you broke again. Cycle repeats itself. Every time you get a raise, you think this time it'll be different, but it ain't. Because you never fixed the foundation. You just poured more money into a broken system. And here's what happened when you got no plan. You spend emotionally, bad days you buy something, good days you celebrate and spend, bored you shop. You got no boundaries. Every expense feels necessary. Every purchase feels justified. You're telling yourself, I deserved it, and you do. But you also deserve financial damn stability. You don't track shit. You have no idea what you're spending on. Subscriptions, eating out, random purchases. All that add up, and you don't even see it. You got no emergency fund, so every unexpected expense becomes a full-blown crisis. Car repair, medical bill, funeral costs, anything. And that funeral costs ain't no joke. And now you stressed, borrowing, going deeper into that. And that's what no plan looks like. And more income will not fix it. Structure will. You have to shift your life. Build a financial system. So what you supposed to do? You need a plan, a system, a structure that works whether you're motivated or not. Where your money is going. Track every dollar for 1 month. Every subscription, every coffee, every impulse buy. You can't fix what you can't see. Build a real budget, not some restrictive, joyless spreadsheet. A realistic plan that covers fixed expenses, rent, insurance, utilities, savings, investment. Pay yourself first. Flexible spending, groceries, gas, etc. Fund money because you're still a human and stick to it. Automate your savings. The second you get paid, move money automatically 10 to 20% into savings, into investments, into retirement. Before you even think about spending it, this is how you build wealth without relying on discipline every single day. Create spending boundaries. Set limits on discretionary spending, eating out, shopping, entertaining. You can enjoy life within a structure that does not destroy your future. Build an emergency fund. Start with $1,000. Then 1 month of expenses. Then 3 months. Then 6. This is what gives you room to breathe when life comes at you sideways. Invest consistently, even if it's $50 a month. Index funds, Roth RIAs, 401k matches. Consistent investment beats big one-time moves every time. This is how you go from broke with income to wealthy with structure. But it's the mindset. Stop blaming your income. Let me kill the excuses real quick. I don't save enough. Bullshit. $25 a month. You just prioritizing everything else first. Budgets don't work for me because you're trying to follow somebody else's budget. Build one that fits your lifestyle. I'll start when I make more money. No, you won't. You'll just have the same messy habits at a higher income level. Start now with what you got. I deserve to enjoy my money. You absolutely do. But you also deserve financial security. And you cannot have both. But if you actually plan for it, you can. Here's the shift. Stop thinking money is the answer. Start building a system that makes your current money work better. Because structure beats income every single time. You ain't hear me though. But I'm going to give you the execution strategy anyway. Build your plan now. Here's what you do. Track your spending for 30 days. Every dollar, every swipe. Use an app, use a spreadsheet, whatever. Just track it. Build a zero balance budget. Every single dollar gets a job. Savings, bills, investments, funds. Assigning it all before the month starts. Automate your savings and investments. Set up so money don't move how you want it to. Set it up so when you get paid, it moves that day before you can spend it. Cut out unnecessary spending this week. Subscriptions you don't use, delivery fees you can avoid, impulsive buys you can skip. Redirect the money into a savings. Redirect the energy in the room. Build your $1,000 emergency fund, even if it takes 6 months. This is your first real cushion. Increase savings every time you get a raise. Don't let lifestyles eat at your progress. Every raise, every bonus, every extra dollar. Half goes to the lifestyle, half goes to wealth building. This is how you break the cycle. Look, you ain't broke because you don't make enough. You're broke because you're treating your money like it doesn't matter. I know, I treated mine the same way. No plan, no structure, no boundaries, just spending and hoping. And hoping don't build wealth. It does not. It does nothing for wealth. Systems do. I've learned this the hard way. And I'm telling you now, you don't have to. Stop waiting on more income. Start building better structure with what you got. That is how you win. Point blank and period. If you're ready to stop blaming your income and start building a real financial plan, link is in the bio. Click it, book your wealth call. Let's build your budget, automate your savings, create a system that actually works. Because more money won't fix this, but a plan will. Let's build.